Okay, welcome everyone. I hope this is working. Looks like it is. Hold on, let me see. Get all this done. No. Looks like it's working. Welcome everyone. You will notice that my hair looks like shit today. So, I just took a shower and I really didn't feel like putting anything in my hair or wearing a hat. Because that hat sometimes gives me like headaches and stuff. So, I was just like, you know what? Let's not do that. Um, but yeah, anyways, so welcome. I don't even know. I was trying to say something and I forgot. So I will tell you guys that as always, my sleep schedule is still messed up, right? We've been talking about this for a while. I'm gonna rant here for a little bit because I know it's gonna take a while for people to get here and stuff, so it's fine. And for the people that are watching this after the fact, you kind of can get some information on my private life, which is probably not really interesting to anyone, but that's okay. Um, but yeah, so my sleep schedule has still been all fucky, okay? And I um I woke up, okay, and no one will possibly could possibly guess when I woke up today. I woke up at 5 p.m. Okay, it's insane. It's fucking crazy. It's not okay. It's like okay, like I don't know. Okay, ooh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? It's gonna make my inventory full. I'll just keep those in the corner there. Open these, open that, encumbered. Let's throw that away, throw that away. So I woke up, and as I've been telling you guys, I've been really nickel ore. You need to write the name. Oh my good god, where's a merchant when you need one? Sorry. Oops, gross. Uh, woke up at 5 and like I said, I have all these lore bits videos and like lore mystery bits videos that I'm working on, and I'm working on a more another theory video and stuff. And so I woke up and I was today. My goal today was to work on that to get that done. Right? Hey, Raygun. So I wake up and it's way late in the afternoon, of course. So I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to not make myself look like a ghost. That's okay. We can kind of see my green screen. Well, if I do, I guess that's better. That's fine. So, yeah, and of course, so I want to start doing stuff, but I needed to clean, and so because my house was a mess, guys. Okay, like my kitchen, I have a dishwasher, and I haven't done my dishes in like a week, and they're just piling up. And I'm like, why don't I just put them in a dishwasher? I don't get it. So I did that. I don't know, guys. Depression gets to me, and then like everything goes on hold, and I don't do anything for like weeks at a time, and like my whole house falls apart, right? Um, so I kind of had some energy today, so I cleaned up in here. This room, guys, was a mess. Okay, this room was a mess. There was so much crap. Do you ever do that where you like put something somewhere and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna find a place to put that, or I'm gonna clean that up at some other point, and then you never get to it. Yeah, that happened with like 20 items in this room. And so they were all stacked on the side, and I was like, really? Like I need to. And then the I was messing around with some of the cables, and one of the cables is really long, so there's like an access of like cable line that I have stuck into the like closet, but then the closet door was open and like half the cables were coming out, and it was just a mess, guys. So I cleaned all that up. I did all that for like an hour, took out the trash, like all that good stuff. And so at this point it's 6 p.m. and I'm like, I really want to work on these videos. So right up until literally 30 minutes ago, I was working. I just took a shower. That's why my hair isn't done. Like my hair just dried actually, so it looks a mess. I'm like, whatever. But I love feeling my hair. It's really soft like that. Um, so I've been working on three lore mystery bits series, mystery bits videos. One of them I'm not very happy with. I don't know, like I just took it because because it's actually the first one that's gonna come out. I'm not super happy. Or this is the first one. I'm pretty sure it's the first one that's gonna come out on Wednesday. I'm not really happy with it. It's kind of a subject where I'm like, I don't know. There's like not that much information about, but it's also not something that you can really speculate on, and I don't know if it's ever gonna come back or not. So I do have that, and it's fine. Whatever. It no big deal. So I'm releasing that, and oh, sorry guys. Hey Alex, how are you? Nice. So three of those episodes are coming out. So Wednesday I have Lore Mystery Bits video coming out. Thursday, so no, let's go through all the days. Today we're streaming, right? Today's Monday, we're streaming. Tuesday, tomorrow we're streaming. I'm doing episode 3, probably just some achievements or whatever. We'll just hang out, we'll talk. Maybe I'm guessing maybe they'll have some achievements for the uh the um the roller beetle or something, not sure. Then Wednesday we'll have a lore mystery bits video coming out. Thursday I have a lore mystery bits video coming out. Friday I will have a bonus episode for Grandia coming out, which is the only other one. There was one beforehand, is the second one, is the only other one. And then Saturday will be a regular episode of Grandia coming out. And then Sunday I will have another lore bits video coming out as well as the stream. So we have everything for like every day this week is gonna have something coming out. So channel. And then I'm also still working, which is on tomorrow's schedule. I will be working on the Warden theory video that I talked about yesterday. I didn't touch that today at all because I just didn't have time to touch on that at all. The audio is all done, so all I need to do is throw together a video for it and stuff. So I'll probably do that, and that will come out. I'm hoping this week sometime if I can get it done. And that would mean that we have like 2 days where two things are coming out that we're doing, so it's plenty of stuff coming to the channel, guys. And yeah. So I just wanted to update you guys on that. I'm gonna use my teleport. I usually don't use teleport, but we're done in this map. It's all I can do. And I'm gonna do should I do Brisbane? Let's do Brisbane. Brisbane is fun. There's a lot of cool areas in Brisbane. I'm doing great. Thank you, Alex. But yeah, so a lot of stuff coming. A lot of you guys have been really great on the comments and leaving really nice stuff to me and saying that you really enjoy the channel and stuff. And like I said yesterday, I was kind of thinking about like how much theory and lore stuff I've really done. It's actually not that much. If you look at like all the lore stuff that I have done, there was one video which completely, like, I think ArenaNet really missed the mark on, which was I talked about the Sanguinary Blade, and they never touch on that in Icebreed Saga at all, and I was very upset about that. It was something that I had mentioned, Sanguinary Blade, and there was something else in that video that I talked about. So kind of that they didn't touch on those things. That was the video. I was watching back some of my videos too, and I'm like, I've really changed since I started. Like, I've really grown in the way that I do my videos, I think. So good to see that. But yeah, yeah. So that's pretty much update on my life. I was thinking today, so we still have like plenty of months left before the end of the year, but I will do like an end of the year review for the channel. It'll probably be a longer video because I'll probably be talking about not just the channel, but maybe a little bit about my private life and kind of update you guys on that stuff. And so you guys can kind of like understand where I come from on some of the stuff that I talk about or that I do or whatever. And yeah, we'll see. We'll do that. Like I said before, I talked about this recently. Last year, I couldn't really do that because I just started on a channel and there wasn't really much to like update on and stuff. I did a wish list for Guild Wars 2. That was pretty much my end of the year video. Oh god, no. Oh god, and this heart takes forever. No. That's okay. At least we're like super high level, so that's good. But yeah, I will do like I will probably have it in like little segments where I will talk about like my private life. I'll talk about the channel. I'll talk about like streaming, maybe in a like separate segment at that point, because I feel like those are very separate things. Uh, so, and maybe like plans for the future or ideas or whatever, and stuff like that. So we'll see. I will do that at the end of the year. But yeah, we still have plenty of time. I do have, like, once we get some of the people in here that can I ooze puddle. What am I supposed to put that in here? Yeah, okay, I can do that. That's not hard. Um I do have a theory, and I don't know if I want to make a specific video on this. I would have to make it like really soon. Really? Like, what the hell? That's annoying. So either you can get a goo thing, or you can have oozes that attack you. And I got unlucky twice. It's okay. And like yesterday we talked about like other things that I could stream and stuff. So I will once I'm through with the like vanquishing and stuff, I'll do like different things on Sundays. Um and we'll see. We'll have some different stuff on Sundays that I'll do. I don't know if I'm gonna do. I kind of want to do like smaller let's plays. Like I don't want to do like big long RPGs that are gonna take me like weeks at a time to play through. Like Freelancer, for example, was pretty long, right? That was a pretty long where I was just like, oh my god, forever. Um, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. Like I had a great time playing through that game. I think that game is amazing. It's a great game. But I want to have something shorter so that I can um, just have like new things all the time for the channel, and different kinds of games. So I'm trying to figure out like shorter games that maybe don't take that long to play through, that maybe we can do in like 3 to 4 months, or 3 to 4 months, 3 or 4 weeks or something. We can get through a game. But I just don't know. I think I just lost my. No, I did not. Okay. It kind of seemed to do that little. It does like a little animation where if you lose your gathering tools, it does like a little cancellation at the end. Like once you get the item, it'll cancel the animation. It won't actually finish all the way, and that indicates that you're out of harvesting, gathering stuff. I don't have any more stuff here that I can do. But yeah, the lore mystery bits, like I said, the first one's coming out is kind of and like it seems weird. When I recorded the audio, I thought it was fine, and then now processing all this stuff today and like going through all that stuff, and I'm like, why did I sound so disinterested? I seemed like very disinterested in the subject when I talked about it, and I was like, why? Was I like it seems like I was unsure maybe of myself a little, which is like very common for me all the time. Um, but yeah, so it's probably not gonna be the best episode, but you know what? It's only like a 2 minute video. I don't care. Just put it out there. It's whatever. That's the good thing about those videos. They're not like I put 15 hours into them and I want to make sure that they're good. They take me like an hour to make, and then it's like if not all of them are like super awesome, cool, great videos, then that's okay. It's just a 2 minute video. So supposed to just pretty much like spark some interest of discussion for the people. I love the whole fog. They don't do this too often. They do this on some of the swampy areas where they have like fog over the water and stuff. It's really cool. I love that idea. Was that here earlier too, the fog? I don't know. Seems like it's just recently popped up. I don't know if it goes away. No. I talked about the raindrops recently. I really wish they would have those during like, because they're very subtle, right? You don't, especially after playing so many years, you don't really see them anymore. But I would like to have them when it's like raining. When it's raining, I would like to have those like on the camera. I think that would like really create good immersion. But yeah, I can't do anything else here right now, so I'm gonna move on. I'll come back to this area at some point. We'll just kind of hop along here. There's a spider sack. Can I do anything with these spider sacks? Nope. See, I think this is remnants of a heart, because there's pictures of the hearts of the like this picture right up here. And the hearts, there used to be like almost 600 hearts in the world, and it's now down to 303. I think this is remnants of one of these because you have these spider eggs that you can like crush, and you have spiders in there, and you even have an NPC here that I think she talks about these spiders. Yeah, so um, get them out of here, they'll contaminate the flavor. So this I think might have been a heart quest at some point, where in this little corner right here, you have to kill the spiders and squish their eggs and stuff. And that was, I think, the reason I got rid of it, because it's a tiny little area, and if like three people are doing it, you wouldn't have enough things to do. But that could possibly be something. Shadow. I don't know how to say it. Shadow something. We call him Shadow Pogger. If you don't, he gets offended. Shadow Gamer. Okay. Shadow Pogger. Okay. Let's please the masses. Let's not offend anyone. I don't like offending people anyways. I always apologize for everything I say. But yeah, so I think that's remnants of a heart, guys. I really think so, that this little area right there is remnants of a heart. I think, but I still, like I said before, I really think they should go back and redo some of these areas. Not necessarily add hearts, like I couldn't care less about that. I think the leveling experience is fine the way it is. Um, but yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. I just think that, you know, for the people that are trying to get into Guild Wars 2, right? A lot of them are amazed by like how cool the leveling experience is, right? And they're like, "Oh, this is actually really cool. The game is really cool, blah blah whatever." But then once they get into the expansion stuff, they're like, "Oh, this is really cool. I'm they're really cool, and the story is really cool, and like I'm really excited for people to see season 4, because season 4 at like the second half of season 4, or even the first half, has like really cool like story implications, and like really cool, like people get really like, I don't know, it's very involved lore wise and stuff. It's really cool, and it's just such a shame that people have to wait to get a good story and get good maps. Hi, how are you? Why did you say Alec? Why did you say, you know the drill? Be nice, be thankful. Yeah, yeah, I know. You know my dad. You know my dad told me what to do. Just kidding. I'm gonna die. I feel like I'm gonna die. But welcome, welcome. Alex, someone is mad with you. So you better apologize. See, if I have to be nice, you have to be nice. So you can't put it on me that I have to be nice and then you don't get to be nice. That's not how it works, right? So funny. Shadow Gamer, Shadow Pogger. I apologize. I was told to say that. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. I am tired of not being able to finish these hearts. It is really annoying. I'm gonna have to come back here again. All right, we'll just move on. Let's go back this way. I agree. I think Alexander should apologize. You have 50 subs? That's pretty good. I know people that have less than that, way less than that, so that's good. Do you what kind of content do you do? What kind of, do you stream? Do you make videos? What kind of games do you play? I'm always interested to hear what other people play. I find myself being a type of person that plays like all kinds of stuff. Um, I've been trying to get back into Destiny 2, but I feel very disconnected from it, because anytime I log in, they're jumping ahead and then they're just showing me a video of something that apparently has something to do with the story, and I don't know what the heck they're talking about. And I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm not involved in this enough. Like I don't play this enough or whatever. I don't know. So it's kind of like, you spelled you're wrong. Um, that was mean. I'm sorry. Why is there no sound? Does it? Oh, I think, you know what it is, guys? I think I have my sound. Yeah, that's why. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, there's no background sound. You guys can't hear anything. But it's because my sound settings were, this was from last night. When I'm in Discord, I try to not. My hair, guys, look at my hair. Look at it standing up in the back. This is when I don't do anything to my hair. This is what it looks like. It's not good. Not good. Cool, that's cool. I know that Alexander is like super into like Pokemon stuff. So I figured it would be something like that. I don't do too much Pokemon stuff. I'm just kidding. Don't take it too serious what I say. I'm just kidding. Okay, listen. Can I just say something, Alex, for a second here? You corrected yourself because I said you spelled wrong. And then you do the same mistake right after. Alex, I'm gonna need you to do better, okay? Jeez. Or your mom's gonna get mad at you. Wait, who are you calling old? Are you calling me old? God, I am old. I'm gonna turn 30 next year, guys. My life is ending. You know, people usually get like men usually get a midlife crisis at like 35. Mine's gonna probably happen when I'm 30. And you're like, oh my God, I'm an old man. Look, guys, spinach. There's cave trolls defending their spinach. I shall steal your spinach. What are you guys screenshotting? And who is Hannah? Oh, you're 14. Alex, you're 13, right? I am old. Uh-huh. Sure. You're calling a 14-year-old old and then calling me not old and I'm almost 30. No! I'm gonna die here. I feel like this is not good. There's too many of these guys. Okay, stop dazing me. I need to get the spinach. Dude, are you kidding me right now? I need to get the spinach, okay? Remember Popeye? He used to eat his spinach. Alright, now I'm really showing my age. Young kids don't even know who Popeye is these days. Do they? Do they still make like Popeye stuff? Like Popeye comics and cartoons and stuff? Hannah is your mom? Do you guys know each other? Oh yeah, I'm 7. I know you're lying about that. No, I heard, well, okay, listen, the only time I've heard about Alex's age was from Callie H, who came in, and she said, you're 13, Alex. That's all I remember. I don't know anything else about that. But I usually don't press those kinds of things. I usually don't like asking people their age or even their gender unless they, like, want to tell me, you know. Oh, no, Sibo Navi, I'm sorry. Is that based off of the Avatar? I feel like that's based off of the Avatar. I'm gonna die. Sorry, Navi. Popeye the spinach man, because I'm looking for spinach. I'm not looking for spinach. I just harvested some spinach. That's what I was talking about. That. No, I'm gonna die. I'm trying to get Navi up. Come on. Do it. Yes. Alright, Navi, I'm gonna need you to run. Run, Navi. I will not be able to rescue you again. I mean, I don't know. Possibly. If he eats enough spinach, he probably can. It's been a very long time since I've watched anything Popeyes, okay? Like Popeye, like the show. Shadow Pogger. Is this a tease? Do you tease him with that? Like, do you guys know each other in real life? I feel like you guys have like a pretty good relationship. Or do you guys just know each other from the internet? Listen, when I was, you know what I did when I was 13 and 14? I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I was totally into Yu-Gi-Oh! I still have, actually. I have my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards still on the table over there. Laying around. I look at them once in a while. I love the art on them, so I just look at them. I'm trying to figure out what other stuff. Again, none of these hearts I can finish because there's not enough to do around here. Oh, there's some no more light. You're not used to being you know, and I'm the same way. I work as a waiter in a restaurant, right? So I had a wedding party the other day, and the groom paid for everything. And once they were finished, I wanted to go say goodbye to the party. And I went up to the party and I was like, well, thank you all so much for coming in. And they're like cheering for me, right? They're like, oh my God, you did great. Oh my, yeah, woo. And I'm like, okay, thanks. I don't know how to react to that. You met Shadow online. Well, that's cool. I didn't have online friends back then. I was so socially awkward too. I still am, in a weird way. In my own way.
Victory will make their fear
but yeah.
Sweeter next time.
Oh, I was like, where did the dry brambles go? Alright, another heart I can't finish. Well, how can I only half-ass all of these hearts? They just concentrate on fighting too much on this map. Oh, there's some more. Ooh, there's some more stuff down here. Let's get that. Let's get that. We'll have to come back. We'll have to swing around. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you know, like, people, like, it's nice that people compliment you. I mean, as long as you're not rude about it, you know? I think that's okay. Like, I've never run into someone that's been like, oh, really? You're just not even gonna say anything or whatever, you know, when someone compliments me. But I'm like, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Like, you know, just say thank you, and that's all I got. This is cool. Look at that. You made a little wheelbarrow with plants. Okay, now, so Alexander, do they faint because he is so good looking, or do they faint because he's not? And I'm not projecting anything onto that. I just want to see what your opinion is. So I'm just kind of pitting you guys against each other. God tier waiter. I am not that great of a waiter, I will tell you that. I'm a decent waiter, but I'm not that great. But I appreciate it anyways. A vote of confidence. I work with some people. The reason I say that is because I work with some people that I think are just way better at like being a wait staff person. He's that good looking. You're that good looking, Shadow Pogger, that you have to wear a mask. Kind of want to see your face, but I feel like that would be kind of wrong because you're way too young, and I don't want to like seem like a creep. So I don't care. I don't care to see a picture. I mean, so moving on with that. That's good. Ray gun, we can do dungeons. It's after I'm done, or something. I don't know. Are we doing dungeons again? Are we? Yeah, I'm playing easy. Are we doing dungeons? Do we want to do dungeons? Do we need? Oh, that's right. We need to do the we need to do them one more time. That's right. I forgot. Never mind. Never mind me.
Don't let the nightmare hawk befoul this tree.
Well, that's really sweet of him. It's really nice that he compliments you like that. That's really good. So, So I know I know both of you are pretty young, but do you both have a girlfriend? You get eye surgery because you're so good looking. Well, you know what? I was thinking about that too. I was just like, well, most of us are wearing masks right now because it is COVID, so. Really? I'm trying to. Okay, I can't even get this basket. They're bashing on me. It's like, I don't know. When I was that age, I don't think I was really thinking about getting into a relationship. I don't know. I kind of was a little bit. I'm not gonna consume those. I got another freaking ore that I can't destroy because I gotta type in the name. Stupid. Okay, what did I just finish up? The mining, the logging. Aw, well that's okay. Hey, listen, if you're a good-looking guy, right now is like the age. Ooh, message was retracted. I read it anyways. I know you retracted that message, but... Oh.
Just getting started.
Is it both reasons? Oh. That's funny. Oh, in 7th grade, okay. But that was like... Wait a minute, you're like 14. That was like, what, a year or two ago? I mean, you guys are getting to that age now where it's going to become very common for you guys to have girlfriends and stuff. So, because I think like around that age when I was like in I think when I was like in 8th grade, maybe start like 9th grade, that's when everyone started having like everyone started like dating, you know? It's like late into like middle school, like early high school, that's when everyone started like, ooh, you know, we're dating now, we're boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff. And I was actually, you know what, in high school, I used to hook up, like, not hook up people, but I used to like hitch people, like I used to get people together all the time in high school. This is bad. Why are none of these hearts done? You know what? At this point, hey, you know what? Maybe I mean, maybe that's not a bad thing. I'm sure you guys hear that a lot, but you guys are still young, and the person that you're gonna be dating, the first few people are probably not gonna be the ones you stick with. I mean, some people, it does happen that way. You know, some people like get their first girlfriend in like high school, and they like stick with them and they marry them and stuff like that. It does happen, so. Yes, Raygun, we can do dungeons when I've finished streaming. Crack me up.
The harvest begins.
But yeah, high school is when everyone starts dating each other. Especially if Alex is as good looking as you say. I'm sure he's gonna have a bunch of girls. They're gonna write him like love letters or love text or something. I don't know what the kids do these days. We used to write love letters to each other. I don't know what you guys do in school nowadays. You guys like anonymously leave like Twitter messages to each other, like make a random account and just leave a message on their Twitter. I don't know what the kids do these days. I don't know, like, my thing is that I'm very disconnected from people that are like teenage years because I don't interact with any of them. I don't have a family member that's that age. Like, anyone that I know, they're all like they're all older. Like, everyone that I interact with, they're all like out of high school already. So God knows, I don't know. Well, actually, I have a couple of coworkers that are in high school, but yeah, I don't know what you guys do. I mean, oh my god, no, I don't have gathering tools again. I still haven't put my permanent ones on this character, so that's super annoying. Okay. Listen, dating isn't all that it's made out to be. I know that you like I don't know. I know it's like peer pressure is like a huge thing and stuff, and I know that like it seems like the best thing in the world. It's really not. I mean, for me personally, like I'm a nerd, right? And I love video games and stuff, so for me it was always like I had to like step away from that, from video games. I mean, I have to be honest, like it's a little bit easier for me because I'm gay, so most guys are into video games, so anyone that I would wanted to date or whatever, they would all be like playing video games too. So it kind of is a little bit easier that way. Girlfriends aren't like girls aren't super into video. I know, I think more of them are nowadays, but I think a lot of them like just like hanging out and stuff. So sounds like a cartoon. Like he opens it up, like his locker. It's like bend outward, and you can kind of see like letters coming out of the side, and he opens it slowly and just like explodes, and there's like letters. It's like the in Harry Potter when they send him the letter, the letter, and they start coming through the like fire pit, and they like fill up the whole house. Yeah, that's what I imagine. That's what I imagine happens. Okay, I don't know. I'm doing these spider eggs, but there's no heart to do, so I don't know. Can I open this without dying? Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, man. Help! Don't run away. Ugh, you know what? Whatever. Forget it. I don't really care. I'm going there and getting these onions. Getting these onions. How do you know that, though? Did he tell you about that? Did he tell you about the letters in his locker? And his friend's locker? Like, I feel like if you knew him in real life, it would be... That's okay. You missed great conversation. It's okay. I was just talking about how, like, I think it's super overrated, that, like, dating and stuff. I don't think I will. I appreciate the same, I don't know. Like, you know, I know a lot of people that are like, oh, women suck, right? I'm like, dude, men suck just as much, okay? Just because I'm gay doesn't mean I have an easier time. I really don't. It's not easier being gay. I'll tell you that. From making what? What are you... Oh, making the legendary? He's lying about the letters. Well, that's okay. I mean, I kind of like called him out on it because I was like, how would you know that though? You don't know him in real life. How would you know that his locker? Like, did he tell you? Did he tell you his locker was full of love letters? Who would say that? Who would say that though? Like, who would go around talking about themselves like, oh yeah, I'm so popular that my locker was full of love letters from Lawrence. You know, I mean, you know, and that's totally fine. I actually, you know, funny because you just came back after I said that, but I was like, I think relationships are like a little overrated, and especially in like high school and stuff. You know, and you hear that a lot from like people, you know, where they're like, oh, you're so young, you still have all the time in the world. It's fun, you know, but it can get pretty annoying too. I'm a fan of, I don't like drama. I'm not a fan of having drama in my life. And when you have a relationship, it sometimes can be drama. You know, it just happens. It's part of that. You know, people always tell you like, oh, I don't, you know, you don't want to be with a dramatic person. No, you don't. But drama is like, you know, if you have relationships with people, drama is like a normal thing. I mean, you know, you don't want to have drama with family members, and people usually have drama with their family members. It just happens. So. He's your bestie? Well, that's great. It's fine. Well, it'll get to the point where Alexander is just lying about all these things, and then he's going to become the boy who cried wolf. Now, if anyone isn't familiar with that story, it's a boy who constantly cries wolf. The wolf is coming, and he doesn't actually come, and then the day he does come, no one wants to listen to him, and then everyone dies. Or something like that. And something along those lines. And it's going to be like that. He's going to, you know, Alex, I will tell you this. So, if you're giving compliments to Shadow Pogger over here constantly, eventually they don't mean as much anymore. You know, compliments are much better if you do them at the right time and if you do them like when they're deserved, because otherwise it feels like, you know, so what if, for example, Shadow Pogger ends up with like 1 million subscribers on YouTube and he all of a sudden becomes like YouTube famous, and then you're like, oh, good job, right? It doesn't have any meaning anymore because you tell him that you give him all these compliments all the time, so they don't mean as much anymore. See, I don't like toxic people. Toxic people are annoying. I'm way too chill of a person. I don't know how the story ends, okay? I don't remember. Don't judge. And then everyone dies. I don't know. Something like that. The wolf eats people. I don't remember. It's fine. Everyone dies, okay? Well, I mean, it's good to give compliments, but you don't want to do it in you don't want to do an excess of, because then it becomes not genuine anymore. If someone comes up to you every hour of every day and says, "Oh, you're so handsome. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're so great," eventually that becomes like, you know, after a year of hearing that, it becomes very like, do you really mean that though? You've been telling me that for like a year now. Such a mad lad, right? The kid gets eaten? Why does the kid get eaten? He's the one who's crying wolf. I don't get it. That's okay. I don't need to know. It sounds too morbid anyways. Listen, I grew up in Germany, so I'm used to the Hansel, Gretel, like really morbid versions of some of these stories. The actual like fairy tales, like the Brother Grimm. You guys want to hear some grim stuff? You look at that. It's not easy. Okay, how can I not find any more supplies? I found one supply hanging out. I think there's more in the camp. I gotta go to the camp. Hold on. Hold on, we're going to the camp. The camp up on the hill. Right there. You can see the tree house that they have up there. I gotta go there. Okay, I'll be here. I hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, but he cries wolf because the wolf is coming, like, isn't the wolf like coming into town or something? Wasn't that the whole story where like the wolf is coming into town to attack people, and then I don't know. It doesn't matter. Someone dies, okay? Whether it's the kid, the wolf, or the people, it doesn't matter. Someone dies. Moral of the story, don't lie. The moral of the story is just don't be stupid. Beep, 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 beep. Ah! Okay, here we are. I think there's going to be more supplies here. There's a guy. Is this a script? It looks like a script name. Yeah.
And it's nearby. Hush yourself.
What have they done? Why mines? Okay, whatever. Let's revive the. Ooh, I can. The wolf one. Have you ever played? I have played Witcher 3. I only played like an hour of it, and I didn't. And I didn't like it, and I feel really bad about that because it's like one of the most acclaimed like games ever. But I don't know, maybe I haven't really like given it enough time. I think I need to get back into I need to try it again.
Wrong choice.
Of course I watched the show. Who doesn't like Henry what is his name? Cavill? Henry Cavill? Is that his name? He's like one of the most handsome men out there. That man is beautiful. Ooh, can we actually get in here? Oh, we can't. Okay, interesting. That's just for that one instance. I made a whole map for just one instance. I can't get through. There's too many enemies. I don't know what to do. Okay, there's nothing else I can do here.
You're kidding, right?
Okay, oh, we can revive the Seraph Soldier. Oh, there's some supplies. I'll take those. Alright, run away. Let's glide back into camp. Let's find a high point to do that off of. So you're just trying to be mean to him? Is that what you're trying to say? Moral of the story, everyone lies. I mean, don't lie. Or dies. Oh, really? Okay. I have it? I think I have it. I have it either downloaded or I have it, like, laying around somewhere. I think I have the actual physical disc for PlayStation 4. So I'll play that. Okay, first of all, Raygun is one of my oldest followers ever, okay? Beside Minion, I will say that. And you're not new. Like, no one here is new, Alex. None of these people are new. You just don't pay attention. It's okay. I'm just kidding. No, well, but honestly, like, none. Like, these people have been here for a while. Mine is, like, a little bit newer, I want to say. Oh, we got a heart done, guys. Yay! Alright, we'll move on this way. We'll go in the circle. We'll do Skritzberg at some other point. We'll do Skritzberg at some other point. We'll go around that. Why would you do that? Why would you reveal your plan, though? Shadow Pogger is not going to be your friend anymore. Because you're mean to him on purpose. You do reverse psychology. I don't know, it just seemed weird. I mean, like, for one, I will say I didn't play the other Witchers, so I kind of got dropped in and I don't understand the story of it. I don't. Like, there's so much that happens where I'm like, who are these people and why am I looking for this chick and why am I going here and what's going on? So I don't know. I'm gonna give it another try. I feel like it's really good. Yeah, mine is newish, but I mean, it's like, I don't know what, it's been like a couple months now. So I don't feel like that's super good. I'm gonna get that iron ore up there. Fine. Oops, I did see that jaguar. I was like, wait, is there an enemy there? Yeah, like Raygun was there from like the beginning. Okay, like it was Minion. Minion was like the first one back on Twitch, and then Raygun, and well, Finola, I don't know. Finola doesn't know that I don't know. I told her about switching to YouTube, and then she never like came on YouTube to watch me, so I don't know. But she's also one of the oldest ones, so whenever she's around, well, actually longer than 3 years, I think. I started streaming in 2017. In March of 2017 was my first day, but I did take like about a year or so in the middle of a break. So 4 years if you count, you know, if you take the 1 year where I think I only streamed like twice in that whole year or something, because I had like personal stuff going on. But yeah, I met Minion, and then shortly after like Raygun, and that was like back on Twitch when I was doing Twitch stuff. So okay, what? Okay, listen, guys. Okay, listen. I am not... You can call me old, but I'm not a boomer, okay? I'm a millennial, guys. I'm like at the latest stages of being a millennial. Because millennials start in like the late 80s, I want to say, I think. It's like the... Isn't it the late 80s or the early 80s or something? Isn't that when millennials start? I don't know what the age thing is. I was born in 92, and I think like 92 is like the cutoff date for millennials, so I'm still considered a millennial. I don't know. It's, you know, it's 4 years, like actually chronologically, like it was 4 years ago, but it's only been like I've only really streamed for 3 years because I took like a whole year. You know, you were there when I took my long break. You know, I didn't stream for like a whole year. I streamed like a couple of times that year. That was the that was when was that? That was like it was from it wasn't last year because I started streaming again last year, but it was from like summer 2 years ago to summer last year, kind of. And then I started streaming at the end of like I started streaming again pretty much in the fall last year, maybe a little bit later, somewhere around that.
Someone get over here and help me.
Calm down, you two. Oh my god, this is turning out like this is like it's like an episode of Desperate Housewives or some kind of like school drama, high school drama. But yeah, I took about a year off, which you know was whatever, but so like 3 to 4 years. And like for me, I don't know, when I first started streaming, like things were very different. Like I was in a much different place in life and stuff. Like my mom had just passed away the year prior and stuff, and I was like job hopping a lot. Like the job that I have right now, I told us at work the other day because I couldn't believe it myself. The job that I'm at currently has been the job I've been at continuously the longest of times, because there was 2 jobs that I hopped back and forth from. Like I left after a year and a half on one job, went to the other job, and then I went back to the first job, and then went back to the other job again. But like continuously, this is the job I've been at the longest my whole life. And it actually surprised me. I was like, wow, I've been at this job for 2 years now. Like, wow. Yep. Oh god, I didn't even shake the bush. She came right out. So we got some bane berries. There's some bane berries, guys. Remember the fractal ray gun, the bane berries that Wayand gives to the captain to kill him in Siren's Reef? Here you go. There's some bane berries here. Tying the lore together. I don't know who Khalil is. Khalil? I don't know how to say that. Okay. Ooh. Enemy in here. Don't tell him any more lies. Shadow's very poggers. I hate that word, pogger. It's weird to me. I don't know who. I know it's like a Twitch thing, right? And it like originated on Twitch or something. I just don't know. It's weird. The weird word. Oh my god. Alvin Kirby. I think you can see here in Guild Wars 1. I think a lot of these ghosts are like Guild Wars 1 ghosts. Alright, I got this cut purse. Ooh, he shot the scout. Who's gonna win, I wonder? Oh god, I got attacked by the confused ghost. Okay, well he's gonna die, so let's run away. There's a neat little area here that like no one goes to. It's right up here, I think. Let's go there. There's some graves and stuff that you can. I think that's where it is. Is it not? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's up on that hill there. Who do I give the bane berries to? Is there someone I give these to? Double click to poison yourself. These would be safer in the hands of an expert. Do we have a poisonous expert here? Where's the... Oh no, the hard vendor is up there. The hard vendor is way up there. Hop along. Scout LaFoy, let's get them up. Wait, that's a moa. Oh no, it's underneath the moa. Wow, he died underneath the moa. That's horrible. Or she did, I'm sorry. The lady. It's the lady. Alright, let's go. Oh no. Baneberries. Can I give them to the hard vendor? Is she an expert on is that a guy? That's a guy. Why do I keep on getting this wrong? Okay, I have some baneberries. Cool. Let's collect more baneberries. Why must you throw stuff at me? I hop away. Get out of here.
Until next time.
Yes, yes. Next time, whatever. Alright, I want to go up here. This is where it is. This is like a little grave site up here with tombstones. And you can always read the tombstones in Guild Wars 2, which is really cool because some of them say some really funny stuff. Who's cough?
How are you?
Hello there. Are you here to pay your respects too? I am. Do you know about the Memorials here? I just maintain the grounds here. That said, I can tell you about the Usura that we've buried here in the past 50 years or so. Olvox, Trija, and Venik. Tell me about Olvox. Had a special fascination with these lands. He left Radasum and moved out here to catalog and study every living thing in this area. Was he working on some experiments out here? No, he was just curious. He was a rare one. Friendly, listened a lot more than talked. Generous soul too. In fact, we wouldn't have this site if it wasn't for him. How so? He made a hefty sum from some big theory he had. Used the funds to preserve the site from being claimed by the swamp. Strange place for a graveyard. I reckon it made sense at one point when the first bodies were first put in the ground here. My guess is they started gearing? This was a burying the dead here 200 years back. Okay. Tell me about Trija's story. That's a heartbreaker. No one knows for certain what happened to her. She was working on some experimental gate technology and then zap. What happened to her? Vanished without a trace. Some believe she still lived. Some believe she died. Others think she went to another world. Her crew put up that marker there. Venik? Good old Venik. He was a proud and ambitious alchemist and had a long life full of successful projects until what? What happened? He chased away every apprentice he had, calling them ignorant fools. He thought he could do it all. Then came that fatal mistake in the lab. I believe if he had someone there, he'd still be alive. Okay, cool. Interesting. So we learned about some of these people here. Alright, so let's read some of these because I actually am interested. Who's this big one for? The final resting place of Olvox died, creator of the Olvox unified equation of liquid variances. Okay, so he gets the big one. That's cool because he's the guy who made that. What's this? Alvin Kirby, that was one of the ghosts we saw, died in 1292. He lived a full life but planted no seeds. Oh, okay. Graham, sword for hire, died in 1183 AE, killed on the job. Okay. Morris the Exile, lover of raw spider legs until he died of poisoning. No. Robin Niels. Okay, they actually have a full date here. He or she, because Robin is like either, right? What, 70, 60, 67? Has joined the Mists, reunited with his family, so he's a dude. We saw that ghost too. Isabar Navar is like right on the hill over here. Victim of a thorny deal gone bad. Ooh. This is Trisha. True whereabouts unknown. Presumed disintegrated in the Great Gate Glitch of 1312. Okay. Maybe we'll meet her at some point in the mist. Vanek violently became part of the Eternal Alchemy in 1319 after he improperly destabilized a trans-etheric crystal array with a spoon. Ooh, that doesn't sound right. Here lies the artist Aaron Fletcher. We saw that ghost as well. There's 2 Fletchers out there, out on the swamp area. He was pretty old. He was like 70, 68. Oh, that's not very old. He always had an eye for details. Okay. Jaden Fletcher, beloved wife and mother, died. She was always adored. She will always be adored in Ventari's Refuge. Aw, Ventari's Refuge, guys. Guild Wars 1 reference right there. I'm guessing she must be an NPC there, that we can probably see. The Fletchers. I think the Fletchers might be, whatchamacallit. I think the Fletchers... This game is older than Alex. I mean, it is 9 years old. If you're talking about the series, then yes, the series actually is older than him.
You're kidding, right?
The Guild Wars 2 series is now 16 years old. So, it's older than both of you. Baneberries. Alright. I can bring those baneberries and I should be done with that. Yeah, so there's Jaden up there. I think you can talk to them as well, right? I think you can.
Good to meet you.
My husband, where's my husband? His name is Aaron. I can't find him and I don't know where I am. I can't remember even where I came from. Help me, please. Well, Ventari's Refuge, right? They were talking about how she'll always be remembered. I remember, yes, it was, but I still don't feel at peace. I must know, what was I doing? I think she was a smith. No, that's not right. Okay, let's try again. Ventari's Refuge, was she a merchant? No, she was not a merchant. So you can actually go in Guild Wars 1 and actually see these characters there and talk to them. Collector? She was a collector. They traded in Ancient Eyes. Wait, I sense him. He's so close. Oh, thank you for helping me remember. Oh, that's cool. I want to kind of talk to all of them because I love Guild Wars 2 lore. I don't need these anymore. Let's talk to Graham over here. We read his too. I don't know who he was. Do you know? Oh, he was on a mission. He was a soldier. He was a mercenary. That's it. He was a mercenary, right? He was a sword for hire. That's it. I was a soldier. An adventurer. I was hired to hunt something. Balthazar, why is it so hard to remember? Maybe wild animals? No, that doesn't sound right. Maybe he was hired to kill the White Mantle? No. Maybe he, hunting a fugitive? No. Okay, then last option. He was, hired to slay some powerful beast. Gale's Stormsend, the Wind Rider that terrorized the Sagelands. I remember I never did find it, but I heard others managed to slay it. Good, I can finally rest. So, this area, actually, like, they talk about, like, Majesty's Rest, which I think, if you look at the map, is, like, up here. The Sagelands, I think, are a little bit further over this way, originally. Ventari's Refuge is, like, even... Actually, Sagelands might be up here. I'm not sure, but I know that, like, Ventari's Refuge is, like, way further in over on the side here. And so all these characters are from these from the Maguma Wastes, from the old Maguma Wastes and stuff. And there's not that much lore, but there's characters there. So I kind of like how they integrated that. There's not that much that happens. Flies into the clouds, okay. Scout Resta? No, I want to talk to the spirits there. I'm gonna try to go around that cut first. I don't want to deal with them. I want to hear what they have to say. Guild Wars 1 lore is so interesting to me, still to this day. The Exile. You have to help me. This pain, it gnaws at me. Even beyond the grave, I must know what caused it. It gnaws at me still. Even beyond the grave, I must know. Perhaps regrets about your life. I thought it was, but no, it doesn't feel right to me. Poisoning, right? Wasn't that? Yes. Okay. So he was the guy that died. He liked the spider legs or whatever. He died from poisoning. It was spider poison. It was poison you gave yourself. It was Matt demonic because your body and sickens your spirit. And I think it was poison you ended your own life. Oh, I would have never. Oh wait. It was a stew. I thought I'd be courageous and mix a few extra spider legs into the pot. Oh,
Yes?
my head. Maybe if I sleep this off. Okay. So I think he was a collector or something. He probably collected spider legs. In Guild Wars 1. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to look at those characters. Really like those. There's Kirby. Alvin Kirby.
Greetings.
I feel my spirit. It's being grounded here. There's something, some desire unquenched. Please help me. What is it I ache for? You seek forgiveness? No. I don't remember. You want to be rich? No. You want to be famous? No. Was it love you wanted love? That's it. It's almost right, but there's still a piece missing. Still something. What? Still something. What? Did you love someone? I gotta do this fast. Did you want to be rich? No. What is it? Do you miss your children? Yes, a child. I never had a chance in life, and I went to my death. Oh yeah, that's right. They talked about how she never let a person live, but I think they were talking about a guy, right? They said he never let his seed out in the world or something like that, or something weird like that. He never left seeds in the world or something. And there's Aaron Fletcher. I'm looking for something from a creature. I can't seem to remember. Well, we know it was eyes, right? Yeah, we already know this, and it was ancient eyes. I guess they come from Wind Riders. Yes, I gathered ancient eyes from Wind Riders. I was out here. I remember that because I actually recently collected a bunch of ancient eyes from actually walking through that area. When I felt searching for someone, I said, "Thank you, kind stranger." It doesn't talk about the other one. That's the other Fletcher. That's here. So interesting. You kind of get to see Guild Wars 1 people there. It's kind of cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, you know. Can we go? I don't think we can go up there. I'm gonna try to. I want to get up there. How do I get up there? Over here? I think I can go up here. Yeah, there we go. Hop, hop, hop. We made it. That's interesting. I always love going through Guild Wars 1 more. It's always fun. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. Ooh, I get an armor. Let's go with toughness, vitality. Yeah, let's do that. This is 43, so we still have 6 levels to go before that. You might find something else is actually better, but that's okay. 41, 39. Okay. I'm keeping all that stuff, but it's not for a while. Oh, I got bag of flour. Huh. Ah, I can't see. I can't see. Alright, let's go up the hill here. There's a mimosa sapling. Getting hot in here. I keep on trying not to have the AC on because I always think it's so loud in my ear. But it gets warm in here, guys. Florida's warm. Don't ever move to Florida. It's not fun. It's not fun. Getting eaten by mosquitoes as soon as you leave the house and stuff. It's not ideal. So there's a gate up here, right? You see that gate? You can't actually get into that. So it's one of the gates that they made early in the like in the map. They left it in the map without ever doing anything with it. So it doesn't actually lead anywhere. Can I actually get? Oh, I made that. Oh, I can't get there. That's annoying. But yeah, there's a gate there. It doesn't lead anywhere. It looks like there's something there, but there's nothing there. So. And this could easily lead to somewhere up here. I would love to be able to have like a journey that kind of goes from like that goes like up here, like in here, and then have some water stuff here, and then deal with the delta, and then go in here, and then deal with, you know, whatever's here, or have this be the centaur like homeland. So you could do like a map here, and then a map here, and then another map here or something. Do like a journey like that. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Ooh, rich silver Wayne. Wayne. It's Wayne. Okay. These guys don't do a lot. They are very creepy though. Look at their design. I wish we had a bestiary. I actually want to write that down. Hold on, where's my list? I have a list, guys, and I don't know where it is. I just banged against the microphone, I'm sorry. Where's my list? I have a list. Really, dudes? Like, what did I just... Oh my god, I totally forgot what was... Oh, bestiary. Alright. Sorry, guys. Had to write that down. We're doing pretty good, though. We're level 37. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I hope that that's enough. If not, I might have to go here, because... I think we're only gonna get, like, a couple levels out of these. So, we'll have to see. Not being able to actually finish maps 100% is kind of halting the progress a little bit. Let's go up here. There's gonna be a ton of mining that I'm gonna have to do. So I have all of these, so I should have one. You should make these metas easier to understand. What does that mean? Okay, let's mine here. Yeah, there's usually a ton to mine right in here. Rich iron vein, silver vein. Like, I know I'm always dying. Listen, I've only died so far. I gotta say, we've been doing pretty good. I've only died 7 times. 7 times in this playthrough we've died. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. Raygun, do you have like a great signature? I have no great signature. I have like, my signature is poor. You know, it's like when I was buying my house, I remember sitting down with my realtor and stuff, and the lawyer and stuff, and you know, you have to sign like an insane amount of documents. Just insane. You just sit there and you sign your name, like, and you initial here and you sign here, initial here, sign here, blah blah blah. I think I would have a better signature by now, but I didn't. Take me forever. All right, let's mine. Ooh, sorry guys. I don't know why I'm tired. Like I said, I did sleep until like way late in the afternoon today. But I did do a lot of work as well. Like I by the end of like being done with the videos, I was like, oh man, that was exhausting. Yeah, I'm not good at it either. It's like I don't have good handwriting as is. Why did that? What is happening? Why is the? I will tell you guys, the chat just. I'm also tired. That message was held for review. Why? I don't know. I need to like deactivate that on the actual like, I think there are some settings that I can change. I wonder if I can change that. Hyenas, they're coming for me. Ah, I gotta collect those relics. Okay, go away, please. Oh, look at him. Can I change that? Hold on, let me look at the options here real quick. Create highlight video, add stream marker. I don't know what that means. Participation, message delay. Community settings. Defaults. Hold potentially. No, let's not. Just no. Allow all compensate. Yeah, let's do that. So on my videos, I'm gonna still hold them, but no, alright, sorry guys, had to change that real quick, so shouldn't occur anymore as of now. Alright, let's mine the silver ore and then collect those relics in there. Oh man, I remember the times when I had to go to school. Listen, what time do you guys go to school? Like, what's the... I remember I had to go to school at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, the bus would be here at like... It's still, I still dream about it. Like, having to get up early and really hating my life having to get up early. At like 6 o'clock in the morning. I still dream about that because for many years I've really hated having to get up that early. You know, when it's like still dark out and I'm standing there at the like bus stop in the dark and I'm like, this is just wrong. And so, you know, you watch movies where the kids go to school and it's like, look like it's 10 o'clock in the morning because it's like bright as fuck in the movie or show or whatever. And it's like, this is unrealistic. No child goes to school when it's this bright out. Like, you're obviously, like, late for, like, third period. So. Oh, I'm crippled. I'm crippled. Hop away. I mean, they really don't do a lot of damage, but some of these, the veterans, right there, will kick my ass. Woo! We can go invisible for a second here. What's way down here? Wait, does this lead? Oh, this leads back to where we were earlier. Oh, okay. School sucks. I was never a fan of school. You know, that people always tell you like stay in school and blah. I'm like, I don't blame anyone that doesn't want to stay in school. I'm not leaning one way or another. I feel like it's a very personal choice that you have to make whether you stay in school or not. So I won't say like whether one thing is good or not, but I just think that they don't teach the right stuff in school. Like, you know, I'm still from that generation of my teachers would be like, well, you're never gonna have a calculator in your back pocket. You know, like I had teachers that would tell me that constantly. And I'm like, but I do. Like, I have my cell phone with me all the time. Like, I have Wikipedia at my fingertips. I can ask any question. But, like, complicated things like doing taxes or buying a house or starting my own business or anything like that, they don't teach you that. So it's like, why can't you teach me something like that? It's like, why? Why can't you teach me something good like that in school? You know, I just think that, like, and like, I always thought that they would teach something like that in a class called economics. But honestly, like, well, first my economics teacher kind of sucked. He wasn't very good. He wasn't a very good teacher. He was a nice guy, but he just wasn't a good teacher. But like, I didn't learn anything in that class. I learned about like minute things that like, you know, businesses, like, you know, big businesses and like stuff like that. But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like economics should be like personal household economics. Like, why can't you teach me about that? How to budget money and stuff. How to like save money. How to open a bank account. How to like open a savings account. How to like, you know, start planning for my retirement now. Like how to like save up for a house. How to like buy a house. How to like, I don't know, there's so many things, like how to have a good credit, for example. Like I had to figure out how to get a good credit, and like my credit is good now, but it's like it took me a while to get there too, you know. So I don't know, I feel like those are all things that should really be taught in school. I think those are much more important than like algebra. I have not once in my life used algebra after school. Like trigonometry and stuff, like who uses that in their everyday life? Unless you're a mathematician or a scientist or something like that, you don't use those things, you know. Or unless you're like an engineer or an architect or something. Like I get that those things are important for that particular profession, but they're just, it shouldn't be the priority, you know. I think learning the English language, like, or any language, is important. I think that's something that should definitely be taught in school. But like, you know, I don't know, like biology and chemistry, like chemistry. The fuck am I gonna do with the chemistry knowledge? Not that I retained any of it. I didn't retain any chemistry knowledge. I don't know, is that normal? Is that okay? Should I know anything about chemistry? I mean, not that I like wouldn't survive my normal life if I didn't, so give me a disguise. Can I do anything?
You're unfamiliar. Show me your face.
I'm
Can I
a wanted
speak?
man.
Okay.
Leave it.
Collect these orders. Yes, I can. Okay, so I can probably do this part. I don't know, there's like so many things where I'm just like, oh god, you know. I wish they would have taught me more about that in school. So many things where I'm like, I don't remember. Or I don't remember it because it's something that I didn't use. And now being out of high school for like a long time, for like 10 years and stuff, I don't remember any of the stuff, you know. Like to me, like I was always like huge on history because I liked history and stuff, so a lot of that stuff I retained, but that's because I was like passionate about that stuff, you know. And it's like I remember a lot of this stuff because also, and I will say this, a lot of movies, you know, lean on a lot of history. Like I like the medieval times and stuff, you know, like those things, those movies are cool. So, you know, you watch those, like movies like Gladiator and Troy and stuff. I mean, these are like older now, but you know, and they've remade like Hercules how many, god knows how many times and stuff. So that stuff stays with you. But there's so many useless things that they've taught me in school where I'm like, I don't
Show me your face.
remember any of that. Like it took like 5 years of French. Do you know how much I know? Nothing. I know nothing. I know absolutely no French. Alright, let's get out of here and see if I can't. Can I give her these? I can't give her these letters? No. So I can't finish this art either. Great. Because I've done everything in here. Anyways, let's stop talking about school, because God knows it's going to give me anxiety. Who's Avery Nichols? Who's this guy? He's just randomly standing. There's nothing around. Who's that? Hello? quartermaster is out inspecting his engineering. He can't be allowed to return. I don't care. Goodbye. I can't stop him. I have no weapons. I can't fight. But yeah, so I do have a theory. I will say this for all the people that play Guild Wars 2. I know there isn't that many here, but right now, so recently we had that picture of the Revenant, right? The Revenant preview, and I think I'm gonna make a video about this. I don't know if I can squeeze it in. I don't know when they're gonna reveal it to us. But I will say that the picture, I had a thought, right? When you look at that preview picture, there's something that's been standing out like to me quite a lot, and I could be wrong on this, but isn't the picture, and I haven't actually looked at it since I've had this thought, so I could be wrong on that, but isn't in the picture the background colors red and blue? Now my thing is that I think what they're doing is something that I don't know how many people are gonna like this, but they might actually be doing Ryland as the one that we like channel, maybe like the person that we channel, because, and I say that is because Ryland was a great sword wielder, and then both of the pictures of red and blue are very like Icebrood Saga, right? Icebrood Saga always had the mix of red and blue because they were like, you know, Primordus versus Dormat kind of thing or whatever. So they could potentially be like having Ryland, you know, having died, and then now his father gets to, you know, Ridlock gets to channel his son, and that way he could have like a redemption thing going on, like in a way. I don't know. That could be a thing. I don't know. Oh, she blew them up. Go, go, go. Attack him. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know. I just you know, just a random thought, because I was like red and blue, and it's a great sword. And when you look at the great sword, it kind of looks a little bit like Ryland's greatsword a little bit. Like, of course, Ryland's greatsword was like all mechanical, and he constructed it himself and stuff. But I don't know. It like resembles it a little bit, I think. I don't know though. Could be. I would hate that, personally. I would really hate that. Okay, do you guys need to go fight up there? I really wanted to turn in these documents that I have, but you guys are just done. Cool. You just killed the hard fender. Oh my god. And she's dying. And the robot is dying. These people are sucky at their jobs here. Oh. Stop. Oh my god.
What's all this then? Commission interrupted.
Ugh, this is bad. They have a little, oh, you can't go inside of it. They have a little tent here. I didn't even notice that that was a tent. Didn't they like walk straight through this? It looked like they walked straight through this. Wow, this is just, the other person just completely disappeared. I don't know what to do with these documents. The Seraph would be interested. Well, the Seraph person died, so I don't know. Really? I mean, this is like, this is not good. This is not good at all. Because these guys are just gonna kill him again. I don't know. Alright, we'll come back to that. I'll just keep them in my inventory for now. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I you know, I was thinking about this earlier in the shower too. I was thinking like, they really like, Icebrood Saga was not very like lore building. Icebrood Saga was very like, okay, we're doing this, this is happening, this is happening. It's like very like in the moment, and like everything is revealed, like nothing is really a mystery. You know, like when Smolder gets killed, it's just like, okay, in the next episode we already know who's taking over. And, you know, it's just like the Frost Legion reveal is like, oh, yeah, we have the Frost Legion now. And then the next episode, like, you fight them. And then the episode after that is like, you destroy where they're being made and stuff. It's very, like, not, like, there wasn't a lot of, like, establishing a lot of lore. When you look at like season 4 specifically, I mean, season 4 left on like this huge thing that created like this ripple in the like lore of the game, you know, with Kralkator talking about mother and stuff. Like that's like huge, right? And also the whole idea of like fighting his torment, and like Oreen talking about like what is it that torments the elder dragons, what is it that's driving them to do this. So there's clearly some kind of like force out there, but like all of it, I know they've resolved some of the things like the Joko thing, and they resolved like some of these mysteries, right, in season 4, but they also created a lot of like new questions about like the lore. But you look at Icebreed Saga and there's nothing there. Like, that's one thing that really bugs me. Like, we talk about Owl, for example. And Owl was completely destroyed, right? We know this. Like, Owl came back in Icebreed Saga, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, Owl is back. This is the coolest thing ever. And then in the same, like, in the same stroke, she's gone forever. And I'm like, really? There was no, like, nothing else after that? How we're maybe gonna get her back into the like spirits, like the pantheon of the spirits of the wild or something? Like nothing, she's just gone forever. Okay, all right, cool. You know, and there was a lot of those moments where it's just like, yeah, we're doing this, and then the next episode we're resolving this, and it's over, we're done, we're never going to talk about this. It's like this is a complete end. There's no loose ends, there's nothing. And I just don't like that, you know. It's just like, you know, Bram, you know, taking in all the spirits of the wild, and then they're really not doing what they were supposed to do, because they were supposed to shield him from going insane, and then that didn't happen, and then they kind of like, we don't even know what happens with them. They just kind of leave. They're just like, okay, we're up, and you know, we're gone now, whatever. Like, you know, it's just very like, okay, are you gonna build on that, or like, are we just done with the spirits of the wild? Like in my eyes, for example, like spirits of the wild aren't just tied to the Norn, right? They're spirits of the wild. So there could potentially be spirits of the wild of some kind of other creatures going to Cantha. There could be a spirit of something else, you know. And we even have seen other spirits of the wild that were like almost closely tied to Melandru, which were in Draconis Mons and stuff. And it's like, okay, well, are we gonna kind of see that with like the wardens and stuff maybe at some point too? Like, you know, because I didn't talk about that in the video that I'm making right now, but one theory that you could possibly have is like, could Urgaz and the wardens, could that be like spirits of the wild come to life, like manifesting themselves or something? Can you go inside of that? I don't think you can. I don't know, there's like so many things where I'm just like, Icebreed Saga really didn't deliver for the lore aspect of the game. You know, they delivered like map wise, yes, we have pretty decent maps. Like, I think Bjorn Marches is beautiful, it's really cool, but again, a lot of the lore in that map just deals with like the whispers of Jormag and stuff, and all that gets resolved with like Drakar's death. Like, Drakar dies, and he is the like medium for the whispers of Jormag, and it's like, okay, that's done, that's resolved now, there's nothing left after that. There's no lore about anything. Like, what about Eagle Ox and what's the other one? What are the three? Eagle Ox and Wolverine. Was it Wolverine, the third spirit, the corrupted spirits? Like, did we uncorrupt them now that Jormag's gone? Like, are they free, or were they like completely consumed? I mean, that's like open-ended a little bit, but again, no one touches on that. Like, Bram doesn't even talk about that, so it's just like, I don't know, it seems very silly to me, some of the stuff where they didn't talk about anything lore-wise, and it kind of bugs me, because at the end of season 4 there were so many questions and so many things where I was like, oh my god, you know, they have all these directions they can take the story in and all this stuff, and for us, we know like Icebreed Saga ends and we know we're going to Cantha immediately, right, for like like season 4 ended and we didn't even know if we were gonna get anything else in Guild Wars. But then now we know we're gonna get something, we know we're gonna go, but we don't even know how it's connected. They're still not working on the connection between the two things. I'm guessing it's gonna be something like Timey tells us to come to the Eye of the North, and Oreen tells us that most of the energy was absorbed somewhere in the south, and she is communicating with someone through the mist, and we have to go there. And then we try to find a way to get there, and it's probably through the Aether Blades, because we see the Aether Blades with Mytrin and this mysterious Asuran character flying, and Oreen flies around in the trailer, right? And we're just like, okay, that's how we're gonna go there. But it's like there's no mystery. It didn't build up anything where it's just like lore-wise, like what could possibly happen, you know? It's just kind of like, kind of leaves like this weird taste in my mouth, where I really am super disappointed with Icebreed Saga as a whole. As a whole, I think it was a terrible, like, just time for Guild Wars 2. When I think that it's somewhat of a missed opportunity, because I think of everything going on with World of Warcraft and stuff, I think it would have been a really great way to say, like, yeah, come in, because the latest release for Guild Wars 2 was really good. We don't know how End of Dragons is going to be, right? Most people praise Path of Fire, but the only thing that sucked about it was the replayability. There was no replayability. Achievements were pretty easy to do. Nothing like really to collect or do after the fact and stuff. Not like Tarir, you know, where you have to, like, you can make really good gold and you can go back and do that, and a ton of achievements and stuff. And but it was still pretty good. And then season 4 came shortly after, which was like amazing by itself that it came so shortly after. And season 4 itself had like pretty good stuff in there. I mean, you know, we got the roller beetle, we got the sky scale, like we got 2 new mounts through that and stuff, so that was really good. But you know, Icebreed Saga really didn't deliver on like any of the stuff that they said, and they're pretty like mediocre on a lot of the stuff that's going on there. So Drizzlewood Coast is good for like running the meta, but it gets very boring, and it's very like one whole map for just one meta event, and it's a big map, you know. It's not just like, oh, it's just a map. No, it's a big map for just one meta, and that pretty much took up like 2 of the releases. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's very like, I feel very about that, but that's okay. You know, I think with End of Dragons, we're gonna get a lot of stuff. What I would like them to do, like one thing that I recently read through again, was like the short story that they had about Marjorie, how Marjorie became a private investigator, and the murder of Mendel, and the story of the he can't reach me, but he's gonna come for me. The corrupted Ministry Guard, right? And how she used to be Ministry Guard and stuff. And I would like to have some more like mini bit stories like that. They have those every so often. They had the Moag person that was journeying through like Caledon Forest, I think it was, the person with the Moa or whatever that was, and that was really cute. But I like when they like do an expanded universe, like season 4, for example. Again, we were talking about season 4. We got that whole story about Ridlock's children, for example, and of course that was kind of a hint at like we're gonna see more of his private life, because we they talked about it, and it obviously was a hint at what was coming after. But it was really cool, because we got some like stuff to like speculate on, and we could be like, oh, what does that mean? What does that have to do with what's going on in story and stuff? And it's, you know, and that was like completely outside of the game. That wasn't anything that happened in game. So I would like to see some more lore stories and stuff. I mean, if they could do another like book, that would be even cool. Like, I know a ton of other games have like so many books. You know, you look at World of Warcraft, they have so many books and so many things. And you look at, and I'm sure other games have it too. I know Halo has a crap ton of comics and books and all kinds of stuff. And I wish Guild Wars had that too. Guild Wars has the potential of really like you know, they have these like in-game books, but I also feel like they could write actual little short stories and stuff that, you know, we could like find in the game or find outside the game and stuff. I don't know. Would be cool. Because like some of the characters, I feel like we don't get introduced to a lot of these characters until like they just, you know, like Iceberg Saga, kind of just like, oh yeah, here are these characters. Okay, cool. Like a lot of them were returning characters, which was actually nice to see. You know, but yeah, I don't know. I just think like I want more lore stuff. Really, is the whole point of that discussion. I really want to be able to just speculate more, and I think the game's lore is so deep and rich, and like I talked about yesterday, I really want them to not retcon stuff from Guild Wars 1, but rather use what they have and mold it without retconning anything into something that can work for Guild Wars 2. And that's where a lot of my theory videos come in, because I'm like, I take what I know from Guild Wars 1 and I fit it into the... You can just go through here. What is this barrier supposed to do? Like any normal human could just fit through there. Or even Assyrian characters. That's such a waste. Look at that. What is this? Look at that. I just walk through. I don't even need to open the gate. Oh my god, that's so funny. Hi. But yeah, I just think that what was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, that like when I create those theory videos, you know, I take what I know from Guild Wars 1 and I make it fit into the story of Guild Wars 2, because a lot of them actually line up pretty well. You know, you look at my theory videos and you can see like, oh yeah, that does make sense. There's a lot of stuff where they don't necessarily have to retcon. I'm really scared that they're gonna retcon some stuff and just be like, or just like what I would hate to see, for example, like one example, we're talking about the Wardens. I would hate for them to completely erase the Wardens, right, and say that the Wardens were wiped out during the purity of the army of purity coming sweeping through, killing every non-human, right? That's what is that soldier attacking? Oh, he's attacking. And kind of like saying like, oh yeah, they were wiped out by the army of purity and there's now like other creatures in the forest. And I'm like, that would be horrible, right? Because that doesn't even make sense, because the army of purity, like the Wardens, like Urgoz is the forest. He is the spirit of the Echovald forest. So if you have the Echovald forest, which we clearly do still have, we have seen it, we have talked, the devs have talked about how you can use your mounts to go up into the trees and stuff. It would just be horrible for them to retcon that and not go back. But that's my fear, that they go and do that, because I feel like they kind of have done that with some of this stuff, where they like kind of retcon some stuff and they're like, oh yeah, this is not a thing anymore. Like, okay, alright, like whatever. I gotta run away here. They die so fast. These people die so fast, it's insane. But I can do this hard, because everyone dies so fast, I can revive them. There we go. Is he gonna die before he beats? Oh yeah, he is, because that tendril is gonna kill him. Wow. That tendril took half his life in one attack. That's insane. Doesn't even do that much damage. I mean, it's like a couple hundred, but probably more than a couple hundred, but yeah, it is a couple more than a couple hundred. Okay, we did this. That's nice. We finished that. We can move on now. Hobble along. So, but it'll be great. I think even if they do retcon some stuff, which I think is inevitable, just because of the way that they take Guild Wars 2 in a direction. I feel like a lot of the people that work at ArenaNet don't necessarily understand a lot of the lore for Guild Wars 1. They like look at the stuff, they look at the material, but they don't do like a deep dive. Because when I look at some of the material, I do like a deep dive. I look on like all the wiki pages. I look at all the different texts that like every enemy says, or the names, or whatever they look like, what they're connected to, what quests they're part of, like blah blah blah, all these things. And I think some of them might not necessarily do that, and that's okay. I just hope that with that they create like this new cool lore that maybe we can explore. You know, I really would love at the end of the release of, you know, me sitting there, because I'm going to stream it like all week long when End of Dragons comes out. At the end of that, I want to be able to be like, okay, I'm going to make a ton of theory videos on what all of this could mean. What could happen there? What could happen there? What could we do here? What could happen there and stuff. Like, that's... Yeah, I can't do this. It sucks. I wonder if I can get on a platform that's high enough for them to not attack me, but... Ooh, are you gonna fight them? That would be fantastic if you did that. Shit. Wow, thank you so much, random stranger. Holy crap, that is awesome. I got it. Alright, now I'm gonna jump into the swamp. There's that lady down here, that old lady. She's like right down here somewhere. Isn't she like right down here? Alright, bye Alex. See you next time. Oh, it's getting late. It's getting late already. There's that path up in there. Let's talk to this lady first. Lady Grimace.
What do you need?
They don't use that model often enough with that old spooky lady. Would really like them to use that more often. But yeah, I never thought that my channel would be like super just lore heavy, but in the end, that's what I'm most passionate about, is like theorizing and talking about the lore and things like that. And I'm kind of scared that a lot of my stuff will end up being wrong, and then that would be like, be devastating for the channel, I think, in a way too, because then everyone would look at that and be like, well, all your elite specializations were wrong and all your theories for End of Dragons were wrong, and I'm like, and then I would feel like, okay, maybe I'm just like out there. But it's about the like fun of it too, you know. It's like about like enjoying like I enjoy making theories. I enjoy like, ooh, where could this lead, or ooh, what could happen there and stuff. And I don't think enough people do that. So you're doing the wyvern? Where are you? Oh yeah, wyvern. Alright, we got this. There's no enemies here, which is great. Well, there's an earth elemental up there, but... I can collect these, yeah? Oh, I can! Oh, I should have done that a while ago. That's okay. I wasn't sure if I could do anything with them, but I can collect them. And I can bring them to the person.
We'll have to cut our way back through.
The hardbender is way over there. Okay. That's fine. We'll move in that area anyway, so... Good enough for me. Oh, the poison. Look at that amount of poison that they put on you. Control panel? I'll look for a working monitor then. Okay. There's a broken golem there too. I don't know what that means. Oh my god, what the heck is that? Oh my god! I don't know what that was. I just interacted with the control panel. It's still fully functional. Oh, okay. Broken golem is an event? I can't fight, so I can't do anything. I don't think I've ever done that event though. Alright, let's run away. Let's go to the other swamp area. Here's Helt.
How
Wait.
interesting.
Read your chicken about me. I'm just fine, my friend. What are you doing here? I was one of the researchers at Doma Nerva. When the reactor blew and spewed its chaos energy everywhere, I ended up sucked into a portal and dumped here. Is that what's going on? Yes, and what an unprecedented opportunity to study Chaos Rift in action. I've learned so much just by lying here. Are you injured? Do you need help to get back? Get back? Why in the internal menu would I pass up this opportunity to study such a rare phenomenon? I only wish I had my equipment. So he's just watching this happen. So Thermonova right there, but the explosion caused something like right here to happen where the rifts are happening or whatever. So shattered hinge. Shattered hinge. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hop, hop, hop. Escape these enemies. Can that scale get to me? Can he attack me? I know he's trying to. No, he can't. Alright, so usually, yeah, the Tree of Memories. Those random foe. And I can't. I don't think I can. Ah, no. I fail. So I don't know how to get that. Oh, there's that vista up there too. How do I get there? How do I get up to that vista? Probably from up here. Oh yeah, right here. Kind of give you a little step ladder thing. Hop on here, hop on here. Henge of Denravi. Okay. I'm gonna try to like drop in and commune with this. I'm never gonna get this. Oh crap. No. Okay, never mind. I can't get this. All right, that's fine. I'll just collect more stinkhorns. Stinkhorn here. I hope they give me a lot of credit for the heart when I turn them in, because I have a bunch of them now. There's someone dead over there. An explorer. And of course I'm getting attacked by a Hylic. Ooh, he got attacked by the Basilisk. They're fighting each other now. Priory Explorer. Alright, we have another 20 minutes left. We got some progress done. Of course, it's like slowing down now.
Jump to it, brothers.
Which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. Hope that maybe I can get another level, because I hope I can get this part done. Yeah, it's weird. The Hylic over here, they don't have any houses, so they live here in this corner as well. You see that tree? Is that purple in the tree? Why are these trees purple? Oh my god, I'm immobilized. I was trying to look at the trees. You see how they're like... Oh, I think they just look like that. They're cool. Seem to be changing color though. Do you see that? How they like shimmer a little bit? That's kind of weird. Poisoning. Let's see if one of these panels will work. Ooh, it does. EMPs? What are these for? Oh. Oh. Look at that. We can travel using these panels. That's kind of cool. Oh, let me use the panel. Oh, that was cool. And that gave us a ton of progress. Nice. All these old O cards that are like asleep or whatever. I wish they would have done more with the O cards. I think they have a really cool design. and like the druids and stuff. I love the like druid lore. Just really didn't touch on that. And Heart of Thorns, you kind of get like that one meta event line where you go through and you like help them like restore the Font of Maguma and stuff based on the druids. Like it's a druid that walks through or whatever, but other than that, you don't really interact with them. I wish there was more about them. 'Cause they're very mysterious, even for Guild Wars 1. Like, it's weird. Alright, Scholar is a throne. Doing all the way out here. I discovered some petrified husks that resembled the ancient druids, but the druids disappeared centuries ago, so we came to investigate. What are you hoping to find? Answers. Are these husks of ancient druids? Where did they come from? Why do they still pulse with energy even though they appear dead? Why is the Inquest interested in them? What's this about the Inquest? We've seen them using some sort of energy sapping weapon to tap into the mystical energy that lives inside these husks. We don't know what they're using it for, but it can't be good. It can't be anything good. Be careful of their zapper devices. What about the zapper? They're toxic devices constructed with the Inquest, meant to ward off potential poachers of energy. If you can manage to reactivate our energy monitors, you might find a Priory-owned EMP device. Use it to disable them. Oh. These aren't harmful to their function is simply record data, that's all. Our research is hindered while they're inactive. Okay, interesting. What can I do with the stinkhorns, though? By the German Priory to be extracted and turned into tonics that cure all kinds of ailments. Okay, one of these guys maybe in the camp will need them. Want them? What about you? Nervous? No. This guy just exploring. Do you know about what's happening in the mountains to the southwest? Our knowledge is limited, but we do know the vines have breached the mountain. I've sent Arcanist Kara to the Tangled Root Outpost. What are you looking at the Koga ruins? Spectral energy throughout the area. Ghosts and spirits seem trapped. Interested in dead husks. So startling. Your goes are investing. I don't know if focusing anything. Wouldn't happen to have a background in comparative philology? Would you? What? Oh, silly me. How many fellow linguistic scholars would be in the middle of the swamp anyway? Oh, well, back to the books. Okay, let's say I've dabbled. You've dabbled? No one just dabbles in comparative philology. Anyway, I'm afraid I can't have anything else. Okay, cool. Not sure what that's about. Do you need these? The waypoint is broken, we know that. Can you tell me about the area? I don't know what I'm doing with these.
These woods have changed a lot over the centuries.
Who built those statues of druids?
You haven't done your research, have you? That's what's left of the druids.
The ones who stayed behind. I can see why the others left.
Yeah, so the one lady thought that these husks that we see are like statues that someone built, but they're not. They're just hey, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can't do anything with these stinkhorns. There's no NPC that'll collect the stinkhorns? I don't understand that. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna have to use these control panels. Choo. Oh, I gotta look for a working monitor. Again, there's EMPs here. Let's get this Priory Scholar up. Yeah, so she thought that they were statues that someone built, but these are actually druids that are left over. And they've just kind of turned to stone. Coincidentally, there's also basilisks who can turn people to stone as well. Weird coincidence? I think not. Oh yeah, it's a pretty cool area, like the Henge of Denravi. That was like right in the middle of the Henge. There wasn't very many like druids. There wasn't any actually in the henge. It was just some people. Like there was not a lot in that outpost actually. In the outpost itself, so. Alright, finish the heart. I guess I can get rid of these. Oh my god. Let me go. I can get rid of my stinkhorns. I'm not gonna harvest that. I don't care. I can get rid of these. I don't know. I guess there's no one that wants them. I really want another level before I leave, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Where are these guys going? I think they might be going here to do that event. I can move up here. I think I can do this hard as well. So let's move up there. I want to harvest this tree around the corner here. Mimosa? Yeah, this is Koga Ruins, which used to be the one of the PvP maps for Guild Wars 1 back in the day. So that's cool. Where did the lid go? I have a water bottle here and I drank out of it, but I don't know what to do with the lid. Oh, that's just stupid. What the fuck? Did it fall? Oh, it's right here. It's on the other side. Because I have a trash can sitting right next to me. I'm like, Alright, we can do these crystal nodes. I don't think this takes away from our mining thing, does it? Is it one of those? No. See, this, it looks like you're mining with your mining tools, but you're not. And you can get these tuning crystals, and they can be turned into Techie, who is the scientist here working on these gates. You can also work on the configurators, but I don't know. I know if you do them wrong, they spawn like enemies and stuff. Crystal inventory: 29 blue crystals, 12 green crystals. Confirm ratio of blue crystals to green crystals. Blue to green is 29 to 12. Okay. I mean, I'm sure you can reduce that. You can reduce that down, so that's not the final answer there. There's my math knowledge coming in, me talking about you don't need math. Crystal 1 weight is 7.2. Crystal 2 is 6.2 or 6.7. Estimated weight of merged error user input. So these two together will be 13.9. 13.9. Cool. Crystal structure alpha is 7 units long. 3 units long, 7 units wide. Crystal structure gamma is 6 units long, 4 units wide. Identify gamma's area relative to alpha. Gamma to alpha, 3 to 7 and 6 to 4. Gamma is greater than alpha? Yes, okay. Crystal lattice area, 15-12 units. Crystal lattice perimeter. Identify crystal dimensions. Huh? I don't get it. Do you divide that by the, I don't, units by what? That doesn't make sense. Identify crystal dimensions. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna pick this. That's wrong. Oops. Use the morning steam off. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm sorry, I didn't know. I got all the other ones right so far. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally clicked. I didn't read it. I was scared that the enemies would attack me. I'm running away now. I did pretty good. There's more to answer, I think, on the other side. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, they're coming for me. Yeah, it's good though. Kill them so I can revive them. That's terrible. For a pacifist, that's not a good thing. Yeah, I killed him, so I can get credit for reviving them. Sorry, I knocked into the microphone again. Because my cord keeps on getting loose. Coming undone.
Everything has a place in the eternal alchemy.
So can I give this person the crystals? Let's see. I have 8 tuning crystals. Is that enough to finish this? This one. Clacks. What sort of hell do you need? Sneak around. That's what you. Here you go. Nice. I got some crystals. Alright, cool. Let's find more crystals. Is there a way to interrupt myself? Because you get them right off the bat. I want to do the other things. Is there other yeah, there's some configurators over here. Let's do some of these configurator things. Ooh, the event is going on. Everyone's getting killed right now. It's not good. Capped at 70,000 oscillations in 7 hours and 27 minutes. Estimated duration to achieve cap at 40 oscillations per minute. Dude, I don't know. Okay. Oh, someone's coming through the gate.
Look out! These harmonics seem off.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to do math.
I think that's the last of them.
I like the simple ones. I don't like the ones. Wow. Those big ice bruisers are walking through the camp. No one's, someone's stopping this. Observed with the following number sequence 3, 6, 8, 7, 10, 12. Identify the range of number of sides. Identify a range of number of sides? What? 3, 6, 8, 7, 10, 12, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not. A range of number of sides. I go 15. Incorrect value. Okay.
Harmonics seem off to me.
Whatever. Some of these are like really hard. I'm just gonna keep on collecting these. I'm too dumb for these.
Look out! Somebody's coming for the gate.
Oh my god! We got a giant Norn attacking me. Holy crap. Why aren't you guys going into the room? Get into the room. What's going on? It's gonna be another event happening.
Always be loyal to your crew.
I'm gonna just collect
I
these.
think
I
that's
can't.
the last of them. Techie's crazy if she thinks that this will ever work.
I'm just gonna collect these guys and finish up the hard that way. We had 8, which gives us like a quarter, so I have to do like 16 of them or something at least. I want to do like 20 of them, and there's a lot down in that crater too that I can get like 3 or 4 of them down there. So maybe that's gonna be enough for me to get a level. I don't know. It probably won't, but that's okay. Alright, let's go down in here. There's 3 down here, and then there's one up there, one up there. There's a random person in the bush here. What are you doing out now? 14. Yeah, if I get like 20, I think I'd be on the safe side with that. We're almost done with this map, guys. Skritzberg is like the only area. Well, I do want to finish, like I can come back and do that. I can probably finish that. I can get the Vista here. There's like certain ones where I can probably finish that. I can probably finish this. Like, I just have to wait until it kind of like resets or whatever, and I can do some of those. Because that'll be really good XP then when we start next time. What do I have now? 16. Let's see if 16 is enough. I don't know. I can always come back and get more.
Help! Get these beasts out of here!
Do you require my assistance?
Need tuning crystals. Sure, got some right here. Boom. Nice. Got it. Awesome. And we did not level up. Okay. Alright, well, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to head out because everyone's kind of already leaving and stuff, so that's fine. So tomorrow we're going to do, I'll probably do season 3, I'm guessing. Yeah, we'll do, or season 3. Season 4, the episode 3. We'll be doing that. I'll be doing the achievements for it and stuff, and we'll talk about the story. You know, we'll talk about Joko and things like that. Yeah, and like I said, bunch of stuff coming to the channel this week. So if you're interested in watching, you know, lore stuff, most of the stuff is lore. Still doing Grandia, almost getting to the end of that, so that's all coming out this week. We'll have something every day of this week actually for the channel, if not a couple of things a day actually, so which is really crazy. I don't think I've ever released that much stuff for the channel in like 1 week, so that'll be really exciting. It'll be a lot of stuff, and I can't wait what you guys think about it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see lore wise, like if there's a subject you guys want to talk about, anything that's worthy of me making a video about, I would love to hear about it, because there's certain things that I like don't think about, and then I like hear about it, I'm like, oh yeah, you know what, that's interesting, we could talk about that. So but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the season 4 episode 3. I'll see you guys then. Bye guys.